He is doing the live streaming. Yes, he's doing the live streaming. Yes. Yeah. There's me. And there's me too. No way. Welcome to the stream. Also turned off fog. There are a few things that I want to do today. I have written them down. Oh no. Corpse just went live. Corpse just went live. This is insane. Bro, worst timing ever. We both go live at the same time. Dang it. So what I wanted to do. Let's go in the order of the levels that I want to make them in. Because Purple Banana playtested today, and during that I thought of some things that I want to make better. This is, by the way, how the map looks like without fog. Insanely interesting. And also here's a part that you have not yet seen. But crazy how it looks like without fog. It looks tons better with fog, but it's just cool to see how it looks like without, especially like the inside here, because you usually always see that with fog. Yeah. So the first thing I wanted to do is fix this ramp here. It is not crazy broken or anything, but it needs to be fixed. So the way I'm gonna fix this is I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna not enclose it. I'm gonna change its color so I can distinguish them. I'm gonna get the original one, decrease it in size, and then here make it like this. And now I just need to figure out the correct height I need it to be. And then we've got a replacement. And then that's a depth zone, that's a cube. Then you just need to call that's a cube as well. That's a ramp. And then I just delete the new ramp. And now this here isn't as buggy anymore. And then I gotta check over here, there's nothing. And on this side, there's the problem too, but this problem is a lot more awkward, and I can't fix it through this solution, but I still want to do that solution here as well. Also, I need to put back the render face here. So let me remove the render face. This ramp does not need to be this huge. It also allows for more skipping by Smiley Bella. It's a cube, that's a ramp, alright. So we're gonna... No, that's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna do the same thing that I did with the other one. Hello player. Yo, welcome back to another stream. Welcome. Today I'm making a Krunker map. Right now I'm fixing some problems that are in there. Yep. That's what I'm doing today. What or how are you doing today? Yep. Very cool. I need to make sure this is the exact same. Come on, one more. No. Can't make it. I think this is like perfect. And let's now delete the old ramp, which is this one. Boom. And now the ramps are basically the same, except I fixed them. Yeah. Now we gotta play test a little bit to see if this problem still persists. And I hope it doesn't. Okay, it isn't the case here. I mean, it wasn't a problem for me, it was just for a problem for one playtester. And here it is, of course, not. Awesome. Awesome. This is so good because now people can actually use this part. And in regards to this part, it doesn't lag out or bug or anything. But no one really uses this anyways. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, so this is done. This is done. Then texture fix at level 5 I've written down, which is over here. This looks totally fine in the editor. Hello, Drew Boy. Welcome to the stream on the Twitch. Welcome back since yesterday. Yep. So the problem with this is that, at least from a distance, I have to see if it is from up close to you. Yeah. Do you see this a little bit? No, you don't. There's some jittering there, and it's worse when you're further away. So I want to fix that. There are two ways to fix that. Either you change the angle, or you just have a small object there. And I'm gonna go with the object route because the angle of that is actually really good and I don't want a different angle on this. So we're just gonna make a little object here. Another rock. It adds more detail. Let's make it like this, for example. Let's make sure it has a stronger angle than the other. And it just goes above it. Boom. Done. Now we don't have this problem. Then another thing I've written down is that I want a board game for the board gamers at level 5. Because this level has an insane problem of you having to wait. That's why there are so many things here. But we need even more, because people get bored really easily and this level is a little bit long. So, also I'm gonna have to, next thing that I'm gonna do is something that I thought about making for this level, but then actually forgot to make, and now I've been reminded that I should do it again. But first, let us do this part. So I need a board game. What is a board game, you may ask? A board game is something like this, or like this. These are in the levels that you have to wait in. In this level, you have to wait like 10 seconds. In this level, you also have to wait about 10 seconds. If you fail right at the start, for example, or if another player is going before you, which is more so the problem with this level than any other level. Hello, Benjali. Servus. And so that the players aren't bored, I made a board game. All of these except for this first one are invisible when they spawn. Wait, let me go. Let me show it. And then let me go in. So you just have this one cube, and when you now have a cube, then the next one appears, and the next one. So it looks like they're just moving in a circle. And yeah, now I local hosted, so this is why it didn't respawn. But it goes in a circle, an infinite circle. And a similar thing is with here. Here's another board game. And now I need a third. And I have to think about what I do as the third. And I have to think what I do as the third. So let me just group select these here. Let me just select two of them. Group select, duplicate, and they go over. Okay, where are they? Here. So we're gonna have a board game here. We're gonna also have a lamp here because it's always so dark here. So I'm thinking we put the board game here on top of this to make sure the players are not as bored. Actually, I'm gonna make an extra thing. We're gonna change this texture. Gonna change it to 1. We're gonna change its offset. Change its rotation. We're gonna change its color to a little more light color. And then we're gonna have a little board game here. And then we're gonna have some extra thing here, because why not? We have to make this lobby fun. So might as well make the lobby fun, huh? May as well. Alright, now I have to make sure that you can actually step here. Wait, where? I have 3 spawn points. Where's the third? Let me just spawn in to see where my newest spawn point is, because I should only have 2. Oh yeah, right. Also in the map should be fog, but to make it easier on me for editing, I removed all the fog. Because it's a little painful editing with fog. In this close-up area, it is not a problem at all. When trying to edit this level, and especially this part here, it is a pain. Let me show you. This is the fog normally. It is absolutely not a problem when you're here. Look, it looks cool. You can't see things that are too far away. It gives a desert storm vibe. The dust is up in the air. Like when you're up here, it is perfect. You can see down there the mountain in the background. But when I want to edit this level, I can't even see the whole level with all the fog. And I can't even see the end of the level, which is this part. That is the reason I just put my fog up. So, let us design a fat board game. This should be the board game of board games. Let's make these 580, then target 581. Okay, so now we have to figure out what in the world for a board game I want to make. What in the world? What should the board game be? I have one idea. I have two ideas. I think I'm just gonna build them. So let me get a player here for scale, so I know which height to place things at. So now I want to place the table at kind of this height. So this is the main table. Let me see. Yeah. Without fog, this looks funky over there. So this is the main table. I can even put it a little higher. Hello, Doc, on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we have the main table here. Let me make some legs for the table. Do. Then I'm gonna have a look at what I make for the other side. Also, I think these could be. No, this is too thin. I think this is good. Then we have to just go through here, and boom. We have this table. Actually, I need this one lower. I need this one to be lower. Then I'm gonna make a second one. But this one's smaller. But higher. And I might even make one. I might even make a third one. Should I make a third one even? Also, this is not centered. No, it is. I could make those even more funny. This is kind of lame. Let's make this one squared. Squared and like here. A smaller one to the left. Yeah, give me a second. Wait, how do I do this? I think I know how to do this. This is 1.5 by 1. This is 1 by 1. And now we just turn snapping off. And do the magic. Look, let's do some magic. Magic. Yeah, and then let's make a small one over here. Let's have this one be here. Then I can figure out what I actually put on those. I have some ideas though. Actually, I can make this wider. Mm-mm. Actually, even more insane idea. Let's do some magic again. More magic. More magic. We love magic. Boom. Boom. Done. We have funny tables that are connected with each other. Boom. All right. Now to the games. Now to the games. This is so goofy what I'm doing, bro. Okay. Okay, wait. What game do we want? Hello, troll. Welcome to the YouTube stream. Okay, so what I know is that I want a special line here. And hello, Zane Krunk. Welcome to the stream. So, all right. Let's first off. I want this here to be. I want this one to be like. Actually, I want this one to be turquoise. And then this one, and then we have a third over here. It's gonna be yellow. Hello, Leia. Welcome to the stream. So we're gonna have one here that is yellow, not green, yellow. Okay, so I have to figure out how to do this properly. What happened to Minecraft streams? I don't want to make a Minecraft stream right now. So let me full screen. Why am I not full screened? Okay, so what I'm thinking. Hello, Hums. 80k from a festive Halo. Yeah, go scam someone else. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think I want to go with the ID 600. Actually. And we're gonna target 601. So, how do I want to do this? I think, I think for each one you knife here, you respawn one on top. Yeah. Wait, I have a sick idea. I have a good idea. So for each one, you respawn here, you respawn one on top, and one here. So this has 601. This has 601. And this targets 630. And this is 630. Is also start destroyed, but this here, a respawn, action chance, 10%. So with 10% chance you respawn this one. Oh wait, I have an even better idea. No, wait, I can't do that. No, let's not make it chances. I don't like using chance. Actually, let's just make chance because funny. How do we do this? So this is 602 and then 603, and then we just continue this a bunch of times. But let's actually just move them further out so I don't have to have that many. So this is 602, 603, and this needs to be 603, 604. 604, 605. Wait, so this needs to be ID 605 if I want to go in a circle. Do I want to go in a circle? I think I do. Wait, let's not go in a circle. Let's go in like a snake line. Wait, so this is 605. And So this is 605, 606. This 606, 607. And then we continue. 7, 608. 608, 609. And then we go 609, but then we go 600. So it goes full circle. And then for the things up here, good question. Good question. I think I want to do this for every second thing. So we're gonna have 6, and so this will be deterministic, and then the next thing will be yeah, wait, this is an insane idea. This is 602, this is 604, and 600 and what am I making? I'm making a little game right now. So this is 611. This is 610. You can't see half the side of the screen, unfortunately. But hello, Dane. Welcome to the stream. So this is 606, and this is 612. And then we have this object here, which is yo, hello Jackson, welcome back. Then we have this object here, which is number 610, but this doesn't what am I making? I'm currently making a little game in this in Krunker. I have a parkour map, and to make players not be bored, I'm making a fun little mini game. Yeah. Wait, I might actually make these trigger event on. Let's give these 1,000 health. Let's give these 1,000 health, and let's make these play a sound, send sound, or I think it's play sound. Wait, there are different things. I can't find it. You haven't been here in like a year. Oi, oi, oi. Welcome though. Welcome. This is not Minecraft this time. This is your first time to see the channel. Is he making an obby? Yes. But more based than an obby. Yeah. Alright, then let's make the next one. So this one will be 611. This one's 612. And let's see how many. Hello, Freddy. Welcome to the stream. So wait, 600. So this is 609. So I can go to 608. So I have these 4. I have these 4 here, so I can actually make this table smaller. So I have these 4 cubes, and this one targets. Wait, 602, 604, 606 and 600. So this target 613. What's my channel name? My channel name is Pepone. Space Cat is here. But you have 69 subscribers. Nice. Lol. Lol. So this is 613. I'm making a board game. Yes, I'm making a board game. I am indeed making a board game in a video game. Okay. I think I got it down. I think I have it. I think I have it. I think this is it. I think this is it. Let's have a look. Space Cat, because it's a person that has been in my streams. Also, there should be fog in this map, but let's ignore that for now. So this is what the board looks like. So if you knife this, this appears. If you knife this, second one, this appears. If you knife this, then there's a 10% chance for something here to appear. So you can knife this, can knife this, and then there's a 10% chance. Yeah. And now we have a yellow cube. And if you do this for long enough, wait. Yo, hello, 126 on Twitch. You're Space Cat. Oh, I'm confused. But if you do this for long enough, you can just continue this board game, and then have many of these. And now I'm gonna make some light here. We're gonna make a light here, a lamp, so to speak, to shine directly on it. Let's make it like here. So we have a decay of 0.1. We have a distance of like 10. We have an intensity of like 3, and we have a color of this color. Why does it look so much like teardown? I don't know what is teardown. Hello, Yona, Livestream, thank you. So let's put back fog. So we have a Natalie. That is also Space Cat. Oh, so you just have several accounts. Okay. Okay. Why does the light not work? I just put a light here. Why does it not work? I just put a light here. Why does it not work? What if I increase the distance? Oh, now it works. Okay, less distance though. Less distance and a different position. So we want a distance of like 20, I guess. We want a little less intensity. I think we want a smaller fall off. You got to go. Okay, goodbye, Jackson. You were there for the people on the floor in the restaurant in Minecraft. Yo, it's kind of OG. Okay, wait, I think this is like perfect. I need this just to be 25. I think this is like perfect. Yeah. I think we've got a banger on our hands. Yeah, we got the light here, and then you can do your things. Oh wait, I hit the chance. Nice. You don't understand why they stole the toilet? I don't understand the stream either, but it was funny. Awesome, we have a mini game here now. That's what I wanted to do. Awesome. We have a mini game here now. Boom. Done. Wonderful. I think I'm gonna change the settings a little bit. Yeah. This is awesome. Wait, let's make this 20, like 28. This is like awesome. Yeah. Bro, everyone's gonna love this. Oh, you just changed your name. Okay, okay. Yeah, bro, they're gonna love this. You can knife here, then you can knife here, and then you can continue knifing here. And then it doesn't continue because I'm in localhost. Love it. I'm glad. Because this area still needed something to do for the bored people. I don't think this is just peak. No other map has something for bored people. I mean, most other maps don't have time-based stuff. But this is so peak. Also here, this is with fog now. Now this isn't such a problem anymore. And then blah blah blah, you do the level and such. This is so cool. Yep. Alright, let's continue. Let us continue. The next thing that I wanted to do, I got pinged somewhere. Wait, let me forward something on Discord. So the next thing, bro, Max and Corpse are live. All right, so I did today the ramp, I did the texture fix, I did the board game, I did the light, and now I need to do something. Now I need to do something here on this level. Also, let me select an album again. What album are we gonna choose? This one's very chill. Okay, so I want to do this part here first, actually. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do what I did here. So I'm gonna get gray modern. I'm gonna get a I'm gonna get a cube. I'm gonna make it uncollidable. I'm gonna make it the color. I'm gonna change its color to gray modern. I'm gonna put it scale up. I'm gonna make it just very slim. I'm gonna give it the same angle as this. Okay, wait. Yeah. Give it the same angle as this. I'm gonna make it even more slim. Here we go. And then I'm just gonna move it along here. Oh, that was a mistake, actually. I moved it wrong. I need to move it like this. Alright, so we're gonna have a little indication that you have to go up here. And we're gonna rotate that a little bit. And boom, now I have a little bit of an indication that you have to go up here. Boom. So that's another thing that I wanted to do and fix. Wait, I got 3 DMs. So the next thing I wanted to do is here in this level, particularly with this wall that's on board, alright? Where did I get pink jersey? Let me see. Alright, you'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay. Hello, Nikolai. A factory themed level. Yes. Hello. What I just made was a little mini game. So I'm doing some small improvements on the map right now because someone play tested today and I thought of them. And one of them was that this level is that you're getting very bored here because you have to wait for this platform. So some things I did before that was add parkour to it, like you can jump up there and do all of those things, and now you can also go like in here. But what I did mostly was a little mini game on these tables. So if you knife this, if you knife every second one, then something appears up here. When you knife these, you have a 10% chance of something appearing here. And you kind of won once all... Okay, this kind of didn't work because I'm a local host. But it infinitely goes in a circle until all of the yellow ones have appeared. And then you kind of won this mini game. Yeah, this is just something funny to pass the time in this level. Yep. And yeah, earlier I did some other fixes, like the texture fix I did earlier today, and then I did a fix with the ramps. Here, wait, I did a fix with the ramps, and I did a fix where this is now an indicator that this is a complex collision, and you have to jump up the complex collision. And now the next thing I want to do is first off delete the spawn point here. By the way, this is how I made the light. I've got a point light here. For this level, you have a little problem of not always knowing when the things are gonna come out. Server limit reached. Awesome. Okay. I can't host right now because Krunker is goofing up. But I can show you. No, I can't show you. But I'm gonna just make it. So these things are going in and out from left to right. And what I want to make is a little window that you can actually see that they're going in and out. Yeah, that's basically all I just want to do right now. So how am I gonna do this? Oh, I've got snapping off, of course. So, I have an idea. So I want to make windows. So let's just make one huge transparent cube here. That's like grain type 1. Even smaller scale. Rotation of 45 degrees. It's blue. And it's got an opacity. And I have to duplicate it because Krunker is goofy. And I think I'm gonna make it actually 0.9. Okay, so now I've got a window. Now I just need some walls for the window. I also have to make sure there's no Z fighting like right here. Let's make yeah, let's just fully enclose this on this side. Yeah, let's fully enclose it on this side. Oh, we've got a little problem here. So I don't like this song of the album. Okay, we've got some problems. What I wanted to do is not exactly that possible. Let me think. Also, I just noticed this is floating. Good that I noticed. Let's maybe not have a floating warehouse. But let's have a pillar. So a pillar here. Let's just have it be like this, actually. Have it be a little inside. It doesn't matter because I can just make the yeah, it doesn't matter. This here does matter though. Boom. Hamza, aren't you locked in the game? I'm sorry. Send a ban request or something. Okay, so I'm gonna make these things right here. Everything here, this is just so you can see all of this a lot better. Okay, so this is further up. Must still have have this like that. Then I'm gonna have it at the top as well, I believe. Yeah, I think this is the best way to do this. Have this at the top and then at the bottom as well, at least not for this case. It was longer than you anticipated. Yo, hello Wavy, don't worry, he's already gone. No need to worry. Alright, so let's have this here, and then let's move this one further back. Then let's have this here. And boom. Now you can somewhat see inside. Let's make this smaller. Let's make this just 10 by 10. Yeah, I think this is awesome. Now. Let me get a pillar to the edge over here. And then also border everything. And then we're golden. I think this is great. I feel like I want to have something like here. Yeah, let's get something like this here again. I need to somehow select the blue. All right, let's get this. So this has also passed. Oh wait, that doesn't work together, does it? Oh, okay, whatever. I can try. I can try. All right, let's see if that works. I'm interested to see if that works. Yes, it works, lol. Nice. Nice, this works. This works, awesome. Where is that? What do you mean, where's what? Let me host now. This is in a different part of the map. Yeah. Perfect. This is so silly. This works perfectly fine. Oh, I died. Perfect. now you can. Yeah, I can see that. Now you can. Yeah, this looks fire. And then you can beat the level. Bro, this is so heat seeing this. This is cool. Yay. Alright, I've done all the things that I've written down today. Wait, I need to border this. Actually, let me just border this. Play the entire map if you're done. Oh, the entire map is not done, unfortunately, but I will once it's done. Alright. I will definitely. I will maybe even make a video on the entire map. Actually, not only maybe. I will definitely make a video on the map on YouTube. So what I wanted to do next. Also, today's stream won't be too long because I want to go to sleep at some point. Lol. Also, I pinged here. Yeah, I think I've done all the things of these earlier levels. I mean, the playtester did not get to over here. It's only 10? Yeah, no. 10 is approaching somewhat late time. Alright. Yeah. Let me think of something else to change. I think the rest is good. Oh, this here is a problem. Funny. I found a problem with my map. Just randomly. Yeah, everything here should be fine. And I think everything here is fine too. I think I can move on to this level and start decorating it. Whew, okay. I don't think that's gonna be that hard, but it's gonna be a little tedious. A little bit tedious. All right. What is the highest part of the map that you can put a dev plane? This right here is a dev zone. This red white thing. The highest point, I have no idea, but probably like 100,000 units high. But realistically, the highest part of the map would be like up here. But there's no need to have one up here. So this is so funny that I just made a random board game here. Yeah, above the spawn I made a death barrier. So as you can see, if you're here, above you see this red thing here. So above you is a death zone, but you're never gonna touch that. Also around your death zones, but you're never gonna touch those either because there are invisible walls here. these walls here, they're invisible, but you can't go over them. They're infinitely high, or at least like 1,000 units or more. Challenge accepted. That's exactly the thing that Bella, another person that wants to play the map, is gonna try. She wants to try to glitch out of the map through those death zones. And I'm trying to make her life as hard as possible. Trying to do so. Is that why you put all of them just for? Yeah, and anyone else that tries to glitch out of the map. That and anyone else. I only put the big death zones there for her and other people that are cheating. The invisible walls are for regular players that they don't just go out of the level. And also the teleporters. These white things are teleporters. Alright, let me show you this level. So do I have any viewer on Twitch? No, I don't. Wow. Today's stream is okay, so here you're on clouds, and I want to make it look more like you're on clouds. Yeah, so you're on clouds here. Here's the sun shining. Here's the mountain and everything. Also, this here looks insanely peak when you look down here. Here's the rest of the map. Also, you shouldn't be able to see this far. I just changed my fog settings. This here's the previous level. Oh yeah, this is how this looks. Oh, this looks clean. So yeah, now I have to make sure those look like clouds. You might not be able to do level 2. I made level 2 easier, by the way. It is easier now. This one doesn't move up and down anymore, just moves left to right. This one. So it's easier now. Level 3 is still as difficult. Alright, let's make some uncollidable opacity 8 clouds. Yeah, let's just spam clouds around the area. I think I want to go like the cool style that I had in another map of mine. I'm gonna have the clouds be like this kind of. Let me see how this looks like in game. Yeah, I want to have them like this somewhat. So you always have the main square, which is collidable, and you have the other things which are not collidable. And I'm gonna have something like this now for all the platforms, and I think that will make it look so much better. If I do it right, of course. Yeah, also these are moving from left to right. Yeah, so you're like in a heaven level. You're on the clouds. Because previously, like, you were in the mountain, then you ran along the side of the mountain, and then you ascended up to the clouds with this thing here. Yep, now I'm just gonna make a lot of clouds, and then this level is basically done. Ready to be shipped, and then it's literally just the last level that's left. Yeah, then I have to make the last level. It's gonna be a little annoying. All right. Let's do some more. I mean, this is the first one. I might as well add a third one. I kind of want to only have like two per object. I also want to have them kind of indicate where you have to go. So that you have to go here, then this space is kind of free. And I have to make sure the players do not think that this stuff is collidable. So I just have to make it look wild. Boom. Yeah, I have no idea what commentary to do for these, by the way. Let's make this. Let's make it visible for me that this is collidable. Let's add one on top of here as well. I think I need to make this more like this. Let's make some clouds. Shall we? Let's make some clouds. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. Let me see. Yeah, this is fire. This is fire. This makes the map, this makes the level not look absolute horrible. Yeah. Yeah. And now I do this for all the platforms, and then we've got a cloud level. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go through all of them and check if it's good, and then I'm gonna invite a playtester to have a look at the level. I'm also gonna have to hide a secret point in this. I do not know yet where, but I think I'm gonna put it like here. I don't know exactly yet where I'm gonna put it. Could also put it here. I can put both. I can put one here and there. Yeah, I can just randomly hide all of these. But they might be visible through the clouds, so I don't know if I want to have more than one. Let's see. I might make two, depending on how good you can see them. Damn. No one on Twitch. Wait, they also only have 10 viewers? Damn. But they're playing together, man. Damn. Bro, they streamed at the exact same time I started. We all started at 9 p.m. All three of us started at 9. Stealing each other's viewers. Let's make a big one for this. Let's make there are many clouds in this cloud. Let's make it even more. Let's make it be even more clouds. We want many clouds. Gonna add one here. Gonna make it just like that. Gonna have it be pretty much like this. Perfect. Next one. Let's have one kind of like this, like that. Over here. Boom. And let's add another one, because why not? If we have clouds, we might as well have many. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. If we have clouds, we may as well have many. Yay. Good night, Yona. Thanks for being on the stream. Next one. Yeah, this is a little bit of a tedious part of making the levels. But I want to do this, so it's kind of fun. I also need to go more extreme with the angles. I can't have them all be so wank. I need some more strong angles, like here. No, some strong angles going around. Yeah, we need definitely one more. Another one over here. Boom. Let's have this one be like a little pointy. Ooh, and here I can add lots of clouds. Bro. Then up to here, once I'm done, then up to the last level, everything's done. Wow. Yippee. Ah, that's good. With all the bug fixes from earlier today that I did, like in this stream, and then earlier today a little bit. I had a look in the map as well, and I fixed a few things. So this is gonna be such a banger, bro. You know, you need, sometimes you just need to build a whole level. That's what I did yesterday with this. But sometimes you just need to do small bug fixes, small improvements, like just adding this indicator here that this is a complex collision. You know, sometimes you just need to do the small things. Also, I kind of want the cube to be up here. I just thought of that. That I kind of want the cube to be up here. So I have this. Boom. Then you can stand up here and aura farm or observe. Boom. That's what it needed. Yep. Also, the last playtester did not complain about lag at all, so I think I fixed the lag issues completely. Awesome. Well, partially me and the devs by updating moving objects. It was just a small bug they had to do. A small fix. I mean, whatever they do is in their control and not mine. I just made a bug report. And they were insanely fast with that bug report, which surprised me. Doop-a-doo. All right. Ooh. We got some fire design going on. Some fire design going on. I mean, this making this level is gonna shoot up my object count by a little bit, but that doesn't matter. I'm still under 2,000, and in the end, I'm probably gonna be at 2,000 or a little over. Let's see. Probably not over. I won't need 400 objects for this last level. Maybe. But it will be a map that should not lag too much. Also, I have not done yet render phases. Still need to do that stuff. Also, I have an excuse for not doing top render faces, because you're up here and then you can see over there. I don't like doing top render faces of like things that you in theory cannot see, but if you would be in Spectre you can see. Well, I only like to do it in some places. Actually I love doing those, but not in this map. This is, yeah, what am I even talking about? Actually, I like doing render faces like to the absolute maximum, but not here. Not here. Okay, boom. Way too many objects on this. Hold on, I need one for the bottom too. Need something for here as well. Boom. Alright, then you jump around. Let me always set a spawn point like here and then have a look at how all of this looks in game. I mean, it looks in the editor similar enough to in game. Looks in game better even. Whoop. Yeah, because you look from this side and from this side shines the sun. Yeah. Alright. There's gonna be a little much to do, huh? At least it's somewhat fun. Also in the end, like in this level, you go like around the place and then like a little bit of a line. And then you reach this point and then you jump through these hoops and then land here. And boom, it's like impact. That's why all these things are here. So you like shatter into the ground. Yo, hello Eri, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. So yeah, this is the part of the level. And obviously it looks better because you have all the fog and environment zone. I've removed that from the editor. Alright, let's have a look at this level. This part of the level. This is all one level. Eri, if you're wondering, I'm currently making a map for Krunker because there's a map making competition and I'm participating, so I want to make a cool map. That's what I'm doing. Stream on YouTube and Twitch. Oddly enough, today it's very silent viewer wise. Yesterday there were so many more people. Oh no, not yesterday. Thursday. I didn't stream yesterday. But yeah, right now here, this is the second last level. You are on clouds after you've climbed a mountain. You are on clouds. And it's an insanely long level. Insanely long level. It's not crazy difficult. Yeah, this is what it looks like when you look down. Yep. That's what's going on. I've been pinged. Oh. Yeah, I'm currently decorating this clouds level because otherwise it would just look like random cubes, and with the decoration it looks like fancy. Then I have to playtest it. Well, I already playtested it yesterday, like myself. I just need another person today or tomorrow. Probably not today. It's already late today. That can actually beat the map. Can beat the level. Need to get some pro players. Other than me, lol. I don't necessarily need another person to test this level. But it's always good to have second opinions so I can change something on it. Yep. Bro, this level is so fire though. It's so cool to play. Wait, hello Ari. You switched to Twitch. You want a wide screen. Yep. Welcome to Twitch. I don't know if you heard me explaining what I'm doing. Welcome on Twitch. Now you have music and full screen. I unfortunately can't have either on YouTube. And yeah, the community of this game is always on Twitch. Right now, like 3 other streamers that are that my viewers like to watch are also streaming. So most aren't here today, and it's Sunday. Sunday evening. Tomorrow's Monday. No, have to stand up early tomorrow. Ay. Oh wow. That's tomorrow me. Right. Yeah, bro. I'm wasting so many objects on this, but this is so funny. If you didn't know, the more objects you use in your map, the more laggy it gets. I mean, that's kind of obvious. It's like a Minecraft map where either it's just a void or you have a Minecraft map that's just completely filled with all kinds of things. One's going to be more laggy than the other, and it's the same thing here. But adding these clouds does not make a difference. Adding these clouds basically does nothing to it. It does a little bit, but not anything that I need to be worried about. That's why I'm making them. Because we want some clouds. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tediousness right now. I'm just pasting the clouds around without really doing any gameplay or anything really interesting. It's a little bit just of a boring copy paste thing that I have to do to make this look good. Because I want to have it look good. Yeah, like I may or may not adjust some parts of this, all of this decoration here. But for now I have to get it, I just have to get it down. Boom, you jump. This, I can add many clouds to this one. Hello, servus, Tim. Yeah, let's have a look at how this looks in game. Let's have a look how this looks in game. Boom. Yeah. Like this part is kind of goofy. The rest of this is fire. Yeah, straight heat. Straight heat. So yeah, this is the only goofy part. Just dropping my real name. No. I don't know who that is. I just guessed the name. It's a funny thing to do. I'm currently making a heaven level, a cloud level, so I don't have fog in the editor, that's why it looks a little bad here. But previously, you are down here in the desert. Down here in the desert. Hello, Lockman. Came here to say hi and good luck. I hope you finish it soon. It's looking good. Thank you. Thank you. So what do? You're on the ground in the desert here. Obviously, it's wait, let me components environment. Let me look. This is how it looks like. See, you can't see over the whole map anymore. So this is what it looks like. Then you have this mountain. Then you go inside the mountain. You have like a giant spinning fan and everything. Go through the mountain. Then you climb the mountainside. Can look over the whole map. And then you're transported up to clouds. And then you have an insanely long clouds level. And then you jump through these 3 hoops and land on here. And here's going to be the last level. And this last level will turn from desert into greenery. Boom. Currently, I'm just making the clouds look decent because I don't want them to just be squares. Yep. Yep. As cool as squares are, I don't only need squares. I could be adding cylinders and spheres, but no. No. Right here, boom. Yeah, here I can add a lot of things. Boom. Huge clouds incoming. This is the one place where I can make a lot of huge clouds in the level. This is gonna be like the other map that I made. It really reminds me of 2 maps that I made before this. Similar. One was in a collaboration map where everyone submitted their level and then one person brought them all together into one map. And there my level was similar to this one. And then on another you're not on clouds, but you have these clouds around you, or at least similarly enough clouds. Yeah. It's gonna be fire. And this may just be one of the highest quality maps in the entire game. Let's see how people rate it. Let's see how people like it. I mean, it's for a competition. The other people are also doing great stuff. I really like what some people are doing. There's one person that is a lot better than me at like decoration and those things. So, and this is like one of the only people I have not seen their map of, so I can't really judge if I'm gonna win or not. I assume I'm not gonna win. Like from the start, when they said they're gonna participate, I was like, all right, I can try, but I'm not gonna win. So let's see if it holds up. Maybe it's still the case. They're really good. Or maybe my map is better, which I doubt, but I can try my best. Oi, there's a discussion going on this Discord. What the hell? Okay, this is kind of cool. I can add one big one as well again. Here. We have one here. It's gonna be like more wide than high. Like that. Boom. Ho 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 ho. Then one smaller one on top here. What? Okay, fine. What the hell just happened? One smaller one here. Boom. So you're kind of going inside this tunnel of clouds and then you're going out again. Right. Next one. Yeah, this can be here. This won't obstruct you from playing. And one more on the outside, more so. Boom. One here, now we have one there. Can add one more, why not? We're gonna have a cloud paradise. Boom. How long is this album? I haven't listened to it in a while. Oh wait, it's not even the last song. 1 hour, 18 minutes. Been streaming for. Okay. But this is fitting good. Alex Perez makes great albums that fit to a chill stream without being too chill. Because in the last stream I listened to ambient, and which I sometimes do, but some people did not like that type of ambient. It was a weird one, to be fair, so that kind of explains it. um, Right, also the funny thing is like the dimensions of the platforms. Like the last platforms, they're like 100 units wide, and the first platforms, they're like 30. Never mind, like 30 units wide. But you are 3 times as fast, so that's why I made that. You are faster, so you kind of need bigger platforms. Also changed this part. I still have to playtest this level again. Ugh. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Probably not today, but definitely tomorrow. Yeah, and then I'm gonna start working on the last level, and then it's done this week. Boom. A few hours each day, and boom, a map appears. What a wonder, how did that happen? This one can have a lot of clouds as well. Also, I don't know if this level is difficult enough, but I think it is. Difficult enough as in more difficult than the last level. As the previous level. So the next level should be even more difficult. Should be like a I don't really want to make it like a boss level, because I think that's frustrating. But it will definitely be a difficult one. Like a good bit more difficult than this. What? Wait, what? Yeah, I think that's good. You should still be able to distinguish what's collidable and what's not. And the end is kind of, it looks ultra free. It's actually not that free. Also, this looks insane now. Holy, bro, this looks insane now. This actually looks insane now. Wait, I just thought about it. What does this mountain look with wireframe? Ugh. Okay, the map looks kind of silly with wireframe on. You can see the cylinders really well with wireframe. The spheres. Huh. You can see where objects are inside of each other. Huh. I don't know what wireframe is used for yet. Sorry, I really like this song. But I'm sure I can find a use for it. I just have to turn it on more often and just think, how can I use it? I mean, it's like perfect to see through objects. It's like absolutely perfect for them. As long as you know where you are. Like you can see all the lines going. Bro, it's so funny. You can hear. Oh, oddly enough, some of the things are not in wireframe. Some models. Here we see the board game from earlier. Then if I turn wireframe off, and this is how it looks like actually. Boom. Wireframe is funny. I just don't know what it's used for. Maybe one day I'll find a use case for it. Right. These are also a little bit used for guiding the player around. So this kind of tells you, no, don't go there, you have to go here. I'm gonna do the same thing with here. Because, like, they know it's not collidable, but like, they kind of still may think that, ooh, I don't really want to go through that. So I'm gonna place it in ways that, in the places that they won't or should not go through. Nearly done. But this level is going to be fantastic now. Previously, it was my least favorite level. Now it's kind of back on there. On the quality of the other levels. I kind of knew that I just needed a little bit of decoration for it to look good, like what I'm doing right now. But yeah, it was still kind of depressing when I made it. Because we're just floating squares. Not like here where you've got like what even that is, you know, rocks along this wall, which are really cool, and you've got like your scenery with you're on a mountainside. Then up here you've just got white cubes, you know. But with all of this stuff, this looks way better. Here again, guiding the player a little bit, because at the end of the level, they may not be so familiar with the level. I have to kind of visually guide them a little bit. I'm not gonna make arrows or something. That's like the whack way of guiding a player where to go. Also, sometimes they just have to figure it out. Just gotta figure it out themselves how to do the level, you know. Not in this case though. Oh, what is this song? Yeah, I haven't listened to the full album in a good while, in like a year probably. I don't know, but I haven't listened to the full album in a good while, just to the singles. On occasion. You know, because they're in playlists. In my playlist. I don't really listen to any other playlists. Like, at all. Not even the Spotify ones. I only listen to my playlist, or what I mostly do, I listen to albums. Or EPs. I'm not that much of a playlist person. I mean, I like to categorize all my and save my music to playlists. That's what I do. But except for my everything playlist and like one other, I don't really listen to playlists. Sometimes on a rare occasion I listen to those Spotify mixes, but when I listen to them a few times, they just keep on sending me the same songs. So then I just stop listening to them again. I don't know what's going on with their algorithm, but it's horrible. It just keeps on repeating the same songs in the playlists or in those mixes, especially the recommendations. That's why I just have all my albums saved or like organized. Then boom, I can listen to all the albums. Like for the streams, I always pick from. I have one where I saved all the albums in a playlist, but just like the first song of them, so then I can find them easily. And I don't know. Yeah, this playlist is for the albums, for streams, and studying. I don't really have any other playlists that are exactly like that. The only others where I save my playlists are from Rate Your Music. I saved anything like 4, 4.5, and 5 in 3 separate playlists for that. So when I'm like, I want to listen to an album I pretty much like, then I go to 4s. It's always like, I know, yes, I'm gonna enjoy this album, and I'm just gonna chill. When I'd be like, oh, I want to listen to a really good album. Finally, I've the whole evening where there was such bad music. I want to listen to something good finally. I'm listening to the 5 out of 5s. Yeah, the thing when I'm like, the songs weren't good, I have to cleanse my ears with good music or something. It's usually in clubs or something, because in most of them, the music is just ass. Or at least the most the ones that I've been to. One more over here. One higher one. Then high up here. Boom, boom. I think that's pretty good. Different rotation. Yeah. Bro, I'm finally done with this. Holy, how long did this take? Like half an hour or something? Poof. This took forever, bro. But it's worth it. I mean, I wasted like 100 objects on this, but it's worth it. It's like the second last level. Might as well make it look good, right? The players are gonna spend a long time on this, trying it. Might as well have a good time. Yep. The album ended. This one's good too, this song. I mean, it's by the it's by the same artist. Let's see. What do I want to play? Is this suited for stream? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Okay, awesome. I kind of want to end though. Kind of end this stream now. But I got to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I did what I wanted to do. Actually, no. Let me continue a little bit. I just thought of how I'm gonna make this level a little bit. Okay, so disregard. Oh wait, actually, I'm not gonna disregard how those look. I'm just gonna make them actually how they should be. Boom. So this area, it should slowly become more green and more green as it goes on. And the stones go back from like red to gray. Actually, no, I have no idea right now how I want to do this. I'm gonna just copy. I'm gonna just get this here, and I'm gonna just make this a grass texture here. Then I need something. I need something for in between. So we're gonna have the grass texture. Like over here, and then I need something. I mean, it's gonna probably be scaled, like going from grass to like sand to grass, and have something in between. But for that in between, I believe I'm just gonna choose a different grass color, right? Just gonna choose like grayed out grass, kinda. Then, I mean, this is not how it's going to look like. I just wanna put down all of this stuff. Green sand is looking hella goofy, bro. But yeah, essentially this is kind of what I want to do. So it goes more and more green, and then in the end it's like all green. And the same thing for here. So like becomes just more and more gray. Then in the end it's just kind of just normal gray with a little bit of green in it. You know, kind of that type of thing. Yeah, how exactly I'm gonna structure that, I don't know yet. I'll have to think of something and write that stuff down and such. Let me make a spawn point here and see. Save. Also, the map's starting to get a little bit laggy in editor. I should do render faces, but yeah, okay. I might need to decrease the fog. Lol. But But yeah, it also shouldn't be this open. I think I'm gonna make it closer. Everything a lot closer than this. A lot closer. But that's for when I actually start making it. Yeah. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look like here. Let's spawn myself here and have a look at the clouds I made. Yeah. This is it. Hello. Six. Yeah. This is kind of fire. I like this. This is like 20 times better than it was before. Yeah. This is like 20 times better than it was before now. Yeah. This is huge. This is huge now. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Perfect. What are you playing? I'm currently playing Krunker. And I'm making a map. And here I made a, like here previously, you come from a mountain, you get up here, and then you're in a cloud level, and I just made the clouds look better today, and I made some other things too. And I think I'm gonna end here because it's it's 11 p.m. already. I want to go to sleep. I did everything that I wanted to do today. Nice, it looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the next time I'm gonna continue on the last stage. I'm gonna see how in the world I'm gonna tackle that. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah. Thanks everyone for being here today. I know it was it weren't many people. But yeah. Goodbye. Also goodbye, Seeks.